Hi everyone, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and today I'm going to share with you the August 2025 release from A Colorful Life Designs. So I have the entire collection in here to share with you. I'm just going to walk through and show them all to you, but do stay tuned throughout the month. I will release videos where I'm actually using these stencils and creating cards. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell on my channel, and then you'll be notified anytime that I release a new video. Also, if you're on Facebook, I will link our Facebook fan club for A Colorful Life Designs down in the video description box below. Check that out. We would love to see you there. We share a lot of projects, not just us on the design team, but a lot of people that also love these stencils will share their projects, and we can interact and inspire each other, and it's just a great place to connect. So I'm just going to jump right in and show you what we have here. Now, when you order, it will come in a manila envelope like this. You get some free card bling, which is amazing. There's over 130 colors of this stuff. Look at this. All these different colors. These are flat back sequins. You can use my coupon on these as well. So I have a coupon, AmyFan10. If you use that at checkout at A Colorful Life Designs, you will save on your complete order. And you can use that for anything in the shop other than Master Creator Bundles, which, if you aren't familiar with what those are, Mary Kay will create different groupings of stencils and offer them at a 20% discount. So be sure to check that out. I'll link everything in the video description box below. But I'm going to show you what we got. Now, I'm so excited about this month because there's lots of mid-century modern sort of inspired stencils, which I love, and geometric, because I think they're just great for any cards, for anyone if you struggle with masculine cards. Things like this are so easy, just to maybe pick your recipient's favorite colors and go from there. You don't have to make it overcomplicated. It's really easier than you think. So stencils like this make it really super easy to do that. This one, for example, mid-century banners. How cool is this? This is a 6x6. I do have a card base here. This is US A2 size, 4 1/4 inches by 5 1/2. And I'll lay this up here so you can see some perspective. So you could totally do 3 of these columns right across the front, or you could turn it sideways and do all 4 for a portion of it, or you could just mask it off and just do 1. You could even use this as a fun, funky little kind of geometric Christmas tree. You could use this. Wouldn't that be fun? Just for like a kind of a modern looking Christmas tree. Easy Christmas cards. Okay. Now this one, mid-century circles and squares. How cool is that? So again, 6x6, nice tight connection points. You don't need any sort of pixie spray with something like this if you didn't want to use it, because it's not really going to move around on you much. Okay, next up we have MidCentury Breeze squares. Love this. So quirky and fun. Again, this is a pretty solid one. It's not going to move around much on you. Give you some perspective. Again, you could do 3 or 4, depending on how you have it oriented. And obviously, if you have a bigger card base, Bob's your uncle. You can do the whole thing. Mid-Century Breeze squares. Oh, this one's fun. Okay, Mid-Century Atomic Strands. Okay, so this one you'd probably want to use pixie spray because you can see you have these long slats. What you could do with this, though, maybe, is just section off. Like maybe you just want to do this little section right here and do like a cool band. You see that? You could ink blend right over it, through it, and have just this one section, and then you could leave all this white. Or maybe you do this on pattern paper or color cardstock, or you just do the full thing. So it's really fun. It's kind of a way to think outside the box with these when they have long slats, is you can kind of section off with your actual, panel or your card base and just figure out, oh, well, I just want to do 3 of them, or I want to do 4 of them. So this is fun too, right here. So you could have 2 bands of this. So lots of possibilities there. Super fun. Oh, this one is so cool. Okay, this is called Mid-Century Star Balls. Mid-Century Star Balls. Okay, so you can see this is a shaped one. So it's not going to have that defined straight edge. So this would be really fun. You could do ink blending, just kind of fade off to white around the edge. Very cool. I love this one. And again, you could also, if you wanted to mask it off, you could mask all around this and then just do the star. So lots of possibilities there. Very cool. Okay, and then this, another 6x6, Bajas. Look at this one. So cool. This, you could make it look like a little macaroni and cheese. the first thing I thought of with that. But you have all these different shapes. So with these geometric squares, it'd be really easy to mask off if you only wanted like a line of it or one of them. Or it would be really fun if you ink blended and maybe you have little tiny stamps that you never know what to do with. You can stamp inside these little openings as well. So tons of versatility here. This one might be one of my favorites right here. I think this is super cool. I think with these lines and the open areas and the different geometric shapes, this would make a really fun, easy background. You could turn it into any sort of card that would work for anyone. Okay, here we have another rounded edge one. This is called 𝗵𝗂𝗁𝗂 mask. Okay, so usually when they don't have the straight square edge, she'll call them a mask. You can see here, these, it looks delicate, but it's not. It's not going to move around on you because it's got these super tight connection points. So this is going to be really super fun. Again, maybe you have a little tiny flower stamp and you put a little flower stamp inside all these little openings, or you just leave it as is. Oh, or maybe you have someone who likes Othello. I feel like you could totally make this a cool Othello card, like just ink blend in black and leave the rest white. Super cool. Lots of options there. Okay, I have another. This is Bauhaus Fluid Shapes. Okay, I wonder if you could, yeah, you could do the same thing here. Feed it through and just do this one line. Or you could just do the full 4 on this, or 3 this way. So you're getting an idea of how they're kind of laid out 6 by 6 and how they work in tandem with an A2 size card base. Okay, next up we have Bauhaus Pinwheels. If I'm saying Bauhaus wrong, it's going to be really embarrassing because I'm saying it like 600 times through this video. So if I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me. Anyway, this is the Pinwheels version. So fun. I love this. I feel like Ardith would love this release because it's so geometric, and I can only imagine what cool, unique things she would come up with for this. So very cool. Okay, next up, Bauhaus Poster. Oh, look at this. So it goes from square to this, I don't know what that shape is, all the way to circle. So it's like a transition into this other shape. So cool. Look, and you could do it like this. That fits perfectly in this length. So you could get a full one, or maybe you just do 2, mask it off, and then just have this part kind of ink blended, and then you get the full transition into the shape. Or maybe you just want this grid. So lots of easy ways to mask this off to get the shapes that you want. Super fun. Okay, I have a few more here. MidCentury Single Rainbow. How cool is this? So this is one you probably want Pixie spray. See, because it's got spread apart slats. So this would move on you likely if you were to ink blend, like with a brush or something. So this would be one where a Pixie spray or something like that would help kind of hold it down. Look at this one. So cool. I don't know, this reminds me like Atari or something. Isn't the Atari logo similar to this? It's tickling something in the back of my brain here from childhood. I'm not sure. Let me know. I think this is very Atari-like. Not these dots, but this part. There's something about it. So let me know in the comments. Okay, this one's super fun. MidCentury Single Rainbow. I love that one. Oh, this is cool. Okay, MidCentury Double Rainbow. So we got single rainbow, double rainbow. Making a mess over here. I'm throwing stencils around. Okay, MidCentury Double Rainbow. Look at this. You could go over and just leave this little, hey, that's satisfying. This little row here of rectangles. Super fun. Again, one you'd want Pixie spray. I wonder if you can kind of section this one off. Yeah, look at that. You could totally section this one off and just do this if you didn't want the other bits. You could just ink blend around that. Very cool. Okay, so think of different ways that you can use it to really stretch your supplies. Okay, MidCentury Lines. Okay, same thing. It's going to move around on you. Probably want Pixie spray, but very fun. I bet Allison Hykeela will come up with some clever way to use this. I'm just sensing. We'll see what she comes up with. But I'm seeing her coming up with an idea outside the box for this one for sure. So MidCentury Lines. Okay. Oh, this one. MidCentury Trailing Sectors. This one, oh my gosh, Vaughn Marie, she is on my design team, came up with the coolest card for this. You'll have to seek it out. She made them look like Pac-Man or something and put like little dots. Genius. So genius. I couldn't even get over it. So be sure to check that out. She's obviously on the design team. She has a YouTube channel. Be sure to check her out. She's awesome. But anyway, so cool. MidCentury Trailing Sectors. So obviously you can use this as the cool geo design, or you can turn it into Pac-Man. So either way, win-win. Okay, and then finally we have MidCentury Demi-Circles. How cool is this? So you can really play on the positive negative space. So fun. I love this. So to give you some perspective on size, so this is about 2 of them wide, right? So you could kind of go in the middle here like this and get part of 4 of them. I don't know, something about this, these squares, it's like, I don't know, like Andy Warhol-ish, even though that was portraits. I don't know, there's something about this that's reminding me of that for some reason. But anyway, super cool. Lots of opportunities. This would also be really cool on a jelly plate since it's so big. But that is it, folks. That is the August release. So if you check anything out and you shop, be sure to use my coupon AmyFan10 at checkout and save on your complete order. There's the card bling, there's the stencils. There might even be some stamps left in the shop, to be honest, depending on when you shop. But loads of inspiration on our Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, join us there. We would love to see you. And thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. And I will catch you next time. Bye.